Welcome to Fairy Tale Access, where the head fairy's quest is to prove that fairy tales do exist in actual time, rather than once upon a time. Together, we will unravel the heroes, young and old, who turn dreams into reality. These are the people who still believe in happily ever after. The discoveries will bend even our most cynical non-believers into believing in fairy tales. Hi, welcome to Fairy Tale Access. Today we have Kids Rule with us. And to start us off, we have a special report coming from Maddie and Mathis. Thank you for being here today, girls.
You're welcome.
All right, so what's going on with the school lunch? That's what you were investigating. What'd you find?
So we made a list of favorite school lunches and least favorite school lunches, and I found out that the hot dog and the Cindy Minis were the favorite lunches.
Oh, really? How many people did you ask?
I asked a couple classes, and that's a lot of kids. A couple kids from a bunch of different classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I got about 25 kids.
Great.
Yeah, I got about 25 kids too, and actually, a lot of people said that they didn't like hot dog, and my people that I asked. So, yeah.
Wow. So it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Did anybody agree on the worst food?
Hot dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people said steak and cheese.
Some people didn't like the egg croissant. It's not that good, but the egg isn't really cooked.
What does the egg taste like?
It tastes like flubber.
Yeah, actually, we got a new lunch I tried it. I think it was last Thursday or something, and it was egg and cheese flatbread. It was really gross.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's with turkey sausage.
Yeah, it's
Turkey sausage.
It's weird.
Yeah, and they didn't even cook it right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And they cook it in the plastic, so the plastic sticks to the cheese.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
It's not
And then
good,
you can taste the little bits of plastic.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Pretty gross.
What other complaints did everybody have about this lunch, the school lunches?
They said it was too salty.
Too salty?
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have ice cream and popcorn on certain days, and a lot of people were saying that popcorn's dry, and so they keep changing it, and
Wow.
Yeah. A
I
lot
like
of
it,
people
though.
said the popcorn's dry, and they say it's spicy.
Spicy?
yeah, I don't really get that.
Spicy.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's salty. It's not spicy.
Yeah.
Did anybody agree on anything?
The least favorite lunch was the flatbread for my class.
Yeah, a lot of people agree on Cindy Mini Rolls as their favorite. And I really like that, too.
And that's a lunch menu item?
Yes.
It sounds like a snack or breakfast.
Yeah, it does.
What is it?
Yeah, it's really flattened toast, cut
it's
the
not
edges off. Yeah, and then there's
Like-
chopped up turkey sausage, and then they make scrambled eggs and then put it on top. And the scrambled eggs has juice in it,
Mm-hmm.
and they add bits of bacon, and then they put turkey on it.
Yeah, it's really
But-
weird.
But everybody likes that?
No, not a lot of people
No.
like the flatbread at all.
No.
No, I thought we were talking about the Cine.
Oh, the
Mini.
Cine Minis.
The
Those
Cine
are
Minis. You guys said
awesome.
that's a lunch item.
It
And
is.
I said it sounds like a breakfast item or a snack. So then I asked, what is it?
Oh, and then we said the flatbread.
So what are the Cine Minis?
It's kind of like this dough, cinnamon dough, and then it has cinnamon in it, that Cinnabon cinnamon. It's really good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So is it a
the-
main lunch menu item, or is it
Yeah.
a lunch part, like the same place that you would eat a hot dog on the tray?
Yeah,
It's-
it's the main part. They serve pineapple or any fruit with it. They
Yeah.
serve yogurt and water, and then
Yeah.
they serve sausage, regular sausage.
But also, every day there's a second choice if you don't like the lunch that day. So there's a second choice, and then sometimes there's bagels.
Or sometimes there's leftover lunches because not everyone buys the lunches.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's what second choice mostly is.
Yeah. And you can get 2 lunches. It's called double lunch, but they charge you twice as much. So you
Yeah.
pay $4 for 2 lunches.
Instead of 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No discount for 2.
No. I wish there was.
Yeah.
So what other kind of choices do you guys have with the lunch?
We have orange chicken, which Mathis
Yeah.
likes.
We started getting like more Chinese foods into it. Like we got
Yeah.
teriyaki chicken, we got orange chicken now.
And we get fortune tellers.
Fortune
and
cookies, you mean?
Fortune cookies? you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my
You
fortune
sure fortune tellers just don't pop in and
Yeah.
tell you what's going on?
That'd be awesome.
and fortune cookies. One of my fortune was like, "You will find love soon." Like,
Yeah, the fortune cookies there, they don't taste like the normal fortune cookies,
no,
but they're not that bad. And the fortunes are sometimes weird.
They put
Really?
like sugar in it.
I didn't really understand my fortune when I got it.
Does it give you lucky numbers or?
Well, every time I bring up a fortune, it says my lucky number's 5, and I went on this like California fortune tellers, and it said my lucky number was 5.
It's creepy.
So I'm like, whoa.
I don't know if I really have a lucky number.
Do you guys have a favorite color? What's your
Um,
favorite color?
I like red because it's Cardinals colors and it's bright, kind of.
I like blue mixed with purple, and I also like purple mixed with pink. It's really nice. And I hate the color pink, but I love that color, purple and pink.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. So you were in a dance competition this weekend?
Yes.
How'd it go?
It went really good. We got 1st and 4th overall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Was it a long competition?
It wasn't that long because like if some dances are spread apart by a day, so if you're only doing 2 dances, one dance might be on Saturday, another dance might be on Sunday, and we usually have competitions in like Portsmouth and Concord. So you have to sleep in a hotel. So
Is that terribly?
it's a little annoying sometimes.
Really? Why?
Yeah, well, because if you're trying to save time, like, you wouldn't drive back and forth to Concord just to have a competition. Like, you'd rather just sleep there. So,
Oh, and Mathis, you're into cheerleading
Yes,
now?
I
How's
am.
that going? What are you guys up to?
Well, the season's already over, but we have one competition, and then if you make it that, you get to go to the next one, and then the next one, and then if you make it a certain way, you get to go to Disney and compete.
Oh, wow.
And we made it to the one that it's called regional finals, which it's the one to win. You have to win to go to Disney, and we lost that one. It was really sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How much time do you guys have to practice during the year?
Well, it's 3 nights a week, and it's for about 2 hours. It's a
Wow.
lot.
That is a lot. So what else are you guys up to?
well, I have been looking at horses a lot because my mom, well, a lot of people think that I'm really good with horses. So, I really wanted a horse because my mom has a horse. Well, it's really the family's horse, but my mom has a horse and she loves that, and I love being around horses and I love riding, and I want to be a trainer when I grow up.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a young horse that isn't trained or has some training, that'll help a lot.
Oh, good. And then you guys will be able to kind of grow together.
Yeah.
And then do you want to compete?
Yeah, I do. My mom found a barn, and it's for Western Pleasure because I want to show in Western. And it's training for Western Pleasure. And the horse, a new horse we got from rescue that my neighbors got, she's beautiful. Her name's Lee, and she doesn't have any training, so we're thinking about getting a trainer for her. So that I'm kind of looking forward to that, and I'm going to pay for the horse myself. And I already have $30 saved up.
Wow, what do you do to earn money in the 5th grade?
I muck stalls and help clean the paddock. And that gives me $6 a day, so
That's great.
yeah.
So you're getting there.
Mhm.
What about you, Mathis? What else do you do?
Well, I do softball as a sport, which is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to work on my pitching. So I'm going to try pitching this year. Because last year I was like catcher or something. So yeah, I want to try pitching this year.
Wow. Do you have a favorite team?
No, not really a favorite softball team.
Well, no, baseball.
Oh, baseball. Red Sox.
Oh, okay. Do you have
Yeah.
a favorite player?
No, not really.
No.
I like Gronk.
Isn't he for the Patriots?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. So, okay, but go ahead and get your sports straight. The boys are going to pick on you for that.
Yeah.
So what else is going on in school? Anything new? Any new slang I should know about?
Well, on the bus, Mathis and I ride together and 2 other friends. And we have this thing, it's called DBG. It's the Bus Girls because,
Well, it
the
stands
bus,
for Duh Bus Girls.
the Bus Girls. And we have such a long bus ride, so we might as well make the most of it and make a group so we have each other. And at first, at the first year, Mathis and I knew each other
But
a long time ago.
barely knew the other 2 girls.
Yeah, so
We
we
kind
were.
of did.
I knew Andrea.
So did I.
Yeah.
Well, I knew both of them, but I didn't really like know them. I just was like,
Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, we're like,
hi. And then we made DBG
and now we're like so close together. We have
Yeah.
play dates all the time, and
yeah, we're like all best friends. It's just us 4. And every
Yeah.
afternoon we get on the bus. We're so excited to get on the bus in the day.
yeah, like
Are you
usually
guys all in the same classes or different classes?
different classes.
Way different classes. Maddie and the other girl are upstairs, and then one of the other girls and me are downstairs. So we're
Yeah.
really far apart. Then we finally get to see each other at the end of the day and be
Yeah.
friends and
So
stuff.
usually you're like, bus ride.
Us were like the bus ride.
The bus ride.
Really?
And it's really long, so that's awesome. So we get to spend more time together.
Yeah, we're all pretty much the last stop.
Yeah.
And are you all pretty close to the same age?
Oh, we're
We're pretty much
all
exactly.
5th graders.
Yeah, we're all 5th graders.
Yeah, and we have birthdays around the same time of the year. So.
Yeah, mine's like November, and then it goes to
It goes
Brooke, and then it goes to
to the other girl.
yeah, it goes to Andrew, then you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what do you guys do to pass the time? Talk
um,
about school, what you did.
we talk about boys sometimes.
So
And we have this secret language.
Yeah.
And it's very secret and no one can find out.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's your
Yes.
like? How do you create a secret language?
we just take random words and
make code names.
yeah, another random word.
Yeah.
Like, can you give us an example?
Tree means foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chive means belly.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of code
Yeah.
words.
That's cool. So was it? So at first it was scary to meet new people, or
Yeah, and then also we used to make the bus driver turned on the radio. We all start singing simultaneously. It'd be really awesome.
yeah, we have this hit song, "The Girl's on Fire." And we're
Yeah,
like,
that's like our theme
"This
song.
girl is on fire," and we sing it really loud.
Yeah, it's our theme song pretty much.
And then one of the girls likes this boy in the bus, so we always tease her about it. And we
about the what on the bus?
about a boy on the bus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's so funny.
Yeah, and we tease her about it, and we're like, "Woo, here's your boyfriend."
And you're gonna love that when it's your turn.
Oh,
when
yeah.
They find out the guy you like.
Mhm.
Mm.
Well, they already know the guy I like.
So do you guys do the woohoo thing to her too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
so it's just equally embarrassing all around.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's fun.
Yeah, we're so
So I
nice
have
to each other.
enemies.
Yeah. We call each other stinky trees.
Yeah, we're
Which really means
we're-
stinky feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're very confusing.
yeah.
So what are you guys going to investigate for me next time you come in?
We're going to the Boston Museum of Science. So
for a field trip in
Yeah.
school.
So
Oh,
maybe
great.
we can take like a video camera and take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
No, I haven't.
My brother went to the same school that I am, but he didn't get to go on the field trip because of something that came up. And so I've never been to it. I don't think he has, but my mom took him, so he got to go at least. So
But you guys haven't?
no.
Have you checked it out online?
No, not really, not yet.
It has some really cool things to do.
Yeah, and it's all hands-on. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It's all hands-on, so
Yeah,
that's the best part.
We just got the notice, I think, this Friday or something like that.
This Friday.
I don't know.
Wait.
We got it this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom's a chaperone, and I'm very excited about that.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
How many kids will usually go on the field trips?
Well, 2 classes at a time per bus. And I don't know how many buses there are, but there'll be about 50 kids on one bus. So if there's 4 buses that go, there's gonna be
100 kids.
no.
Does it be-
If there's 50 kids on a bus, then 50, 100, 200 kids.
Well, it depends on how many buses they take.
Yeah. Or if they have a private bus for each class.
Yeah, usually like one class sits on one side, one class sits on the other side.
Yeah,
But-
that's pretty much what
yeah.
happens.
Really? So what kind of things do you guys do on the way down? Do you sing against each other to see what side of the bus can sing louder? Do you just drive
No,
your
we get in
chaperones crazy?
big trouble.
Yeah, we
for
would probably
that.
get in
Really?
big trouble if we were going
Our-
on a field trip because there's
Yeah.
way too many kids for everybody to like scream and stuff.
Yeah, our bus ride home is like crazy. It's like a zoo because we're trying to see who can sing the loudest or
Yeah.
who can be the funniest.
One
So-
time
yeah.
we had a
You
sing
must
off.
have the patientest driver.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one time we had a sing off with the 6th grade and the 5th grade. And well, we had 2 of them. One of them we won. One of them the DBG one, and the other
You
one
did?
the 6th grade one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to do the switch, get the guy scoop, see
Yep.
what's going on.
Okay.
And Mathis, are you going to come back again?
Yes, I will.
Awesome.
That'd be awesome.
All right. So I can't wait to see what you come up with from the Museum of Science. Get details, take really good notes. I want to see notes.
Okay.
That way you can tell
Yeah.
all our viewers about it and whether or not they should go.
I think it's going to be a really fun trip.
It is. I love that museum. It's one of my favorite places.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so
Yeah, there's a lot to do. You'll be surprised. Oh, you might want to bring some of that money that you were saving to get something at the gift shop. But then that might put you behind a little longer on the first
Yeah. Maybe I should ask my mom for some moolah.
thing. Yeah. All right. So is there anything else that we didn't cover that we should have covered?
no, I think we're good.
All right. Well, I will see you. I'm looking for a full report on the Boston Science Museum next time.
Yeah, be ready.
And we'll be right back with Kyle and Brandon and see what they have to report about. Thank you, girls.
You're
You're welcome.
Hi, welcome back to Fairy Tale Access. I have Brandon and Kyle with me, and they've brought some interesting topics. So who wants to start?
I will.
Okay.
Okay, so a few months ago I took a trip to Beaver Brook.
What's Beaver Brook?
Well, it's a place where you can walk around in the nature, see animals, go on a few bridges, and you can also play games there
Wow. Do they have beavers?
sometimes.
Sometimes. So what did you learn to do while you were there?
I learned how to put on snowshoes. We had to run through a whole court in them. So we had to throw hula hoops onto a stick. We had to do a limbo with the snowshoes on. And we had to go backwards over a bridge in the snowshoes.
Oh, how'd you do?
I fell at the end.
You did? I would
Yeah.
have fell all the way through. Wow. So what else did you do?
Well, we learned how to identify animal tracks and animal scat.
What's an animal scan?
It's like
The way they
trappings.
oh, they're oh,
So,
yuck.
yeah, we found, I think, moose tracks and some deer tracks.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. How do you go about identifying scamp?
Well, we had a picture of what it is and what it looks like on it.
And then you had to look for it on a trail?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's good if you're out there just hiking and alone, especially in the woods in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So what about the visitor center? What was that like?
It was pretty cool. In there, they had stuffed animals that were, dead and stuffed. They had an abandoned bee's nest.
Oh,
And
that
we
must
got,
have been cool.
yeah, we got to look at everything. There were tons of animals there, and there were paw prints there and everything.
Oh, so could you identify a lot of animals from their paw prints?
Well, it was kind of hard. Two of them we got mixed up with. I can't remember which one it was.
So what have you been up to?
Well, I haven't been to any field trips yet, but I'm going to one at the Museum of Science in Boston
Oh,
on the
great.
29th.
Great. So you'll be with the girls. You guys will come up with probably very different things that you like there. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
No.
No? Have you been?
Yep, I think I was there when I was either in first grade or second grade.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
So you're in for a real treat. So what about you? PE, what's going on in PE?
Well, we are doing hip-hop dances,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to get into groups of 6 and make our own little hip-hop show to the rest of my class.
Wow, so how did you do?
Well, we're still making them,
Mm-hmm.
and my group hasn't gotten a lot done yet.
Oh, no? Do you guys not like dancing as much?
Well, a few people in my group are skilled at some things that involve hip hop.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Brandon? Do you guys like dancing in general?
Well,
Fifth grade boys? I know.
some do, but they like to do two of them, the most popular ones, Gundam Style and the Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake?
Yeah, it's brand new. It just came out.
Wow. That sounds cool. So, also, Kyle, you were going to tell us about your experience. You've been to private school and public school.
Yeah.
So do you think there's a big difference between the two?
Yes. The private school that I went to, it had all the grades preschool through 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And at my private school, we had 2 recesses. And at public school, we only have 1. But for Merrimack, the public school, you have recess up to 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And for the private school in Nashua, you have it only up to 5th.
Wow. So what about the difficulty level of the classes and the projects between the two schools?
Well, for the projects like book reports, I've had one right in my class, and I had 3 in just 1 year in my 2nd grade class, and they were harder than the ones that I have right now.
In the private school? The private
Yeah.
school is harder than the public school?
Yes.
Wow.
In one of my projects in 3rd grade, I had to write a report with 5 pages. I had to do a puppet show, and I had to draw a picture of the person.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of work. How'd you do?
I think I did pretty good. I don't really remember.
So I heard you just qualified for the Math Enrichment and Excelled Languages Special Program. How do you do that?
Well, the math enrichment, you don't have any extra homework. It's like when you have math, I go to the gateway room, but it's on math enrichment's only on Tuesdays, and it's for kids that get like 93s or higher. And
Do you do harder work?
well,
More accelerated than the regular class?
it is more accelerated than the normal classes. And the most recent time that I went to math enrichment, we celebrated Pi Day.
Wow, so you're working on pi equations.
Yep.
Pretty up there. Math is the worst subject for me. How about you, Brandon?
Well, some of them are easy and some of them are hard.
Really? I used to just, anything after fractions and all that, algebra, that pi, kind of get that foggy glazed over feeling. How do you get past that?
Well,
Do you like putting things together? Does that make it easier?
I really like solving math equations and like a very big multiplication problem that like the biggest number might involve being into billions. I like doing those problems for fun sometimes.
Wow, that's great. And you're going to middle school next year, right, Brandon? You excited?
Not really, though.
No? Are you switching schools when you go to middle school?
Yeah, I'm going to a new school. And I think it's going to be a lot different because there's not going to be any recesses. I'll have to switch classes a lot. And probably not all the kids from my school will still be there.
You're not excited about meeting new kids or just a little nervous about it?
Just a little nervous.
So do boys usually keep the same friends for a long time?
Well, it matters if their friend all of a sudden starts being mean to them or like stays nice.
Well, you guys have been friends for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're very different. So do you draw on those differences, or is it just your love of Lego projects that makes you guys stick together?
Well, it's both Legos. We both like Star Wars. We both like a lot of things, though. And we both don't like a lot of things.
Well, that's good. So who's playing floor hockey?
I am.
You are? What day of the week is that?
On Tuesday.
In the morning, at night?
In the morning, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and I have to be there by 7:25 or you get kicked off the team.
Oh, hard and fast rules. So have you started it? Are you looking forward to it?
I just started the day right before my birthday.
Oh, that's right. When was your birthday?
Wednesday, March 13th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
so
you.
Are you 11?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 11?
No, I'm 10.
You're 10? When's your birthday?
May 20th.
May 20th? Wow, so did you do anything fun for your birthday?
Well, at school, it was kind of weird that this happened, though, but we had a special science class, and we had to go outside and we had to tap trees and get sap from it, and we had to taste it. And it was kind of fun.
How does it taste right when it comes from the tree?
It kind of tastes like water, but with a different taste into it.
So not like the stuff you put on your pancakes?
Tastes a lot different than that. It takes us about 40 bottles of those boiled to taste like the ones that you put on them.
Wow. That's a cool science project. let's see. Oh, yeah, and you also wanted to talk to me today about the electronics games. What's up with that?
Well, at first you go to buy them, and when you go to sell them, they want a lot less for the ones that you bought. Like, my grandmother bought me a Wii a few years ago, and I went to go sell a year after that because I just had it jam-packed into a part of my room. And I went to go sell it to a certain store, and they were going to give me $5 for it. My grandma paid $200.
Wow. So the resale value isn't really good on those? Mm-mm. What about Game Boys? Are they better?
Well, I did have a Game Boy, and then I lost it.
You lost it?
Yep. Then I got my Wii, which I share with my sister. Then I got my DSi, and then I got my iPod.
Wow. Have you resold any of those, or are you keeping them all?
Well, I have sold a few DS games, which
Did you lose money on them, or?
well, I think I got them for my birthday, and I know that DS games are usually around $30, and I got $2.50 for two.
Bummer. Why do you have to have so many different kind of electronics?
Well, because they make these games, and you can't use them with this system, so you have to get this system to play that certain game. And so the DSi games work in 3DSs, but 3DS games do not work in DSis. Like his mother bought him and his sister 2 3DS games, but he only has a DSi, so they're trying to sell them.
Oh my gosh. These are expensive. Aren't they?
Really expensive. Like a few years ago, they came out with the system, and then the year after, they came out with a brand new one.
Oh, just like computers.
Yeah.
You have to try all the new games. Didn't you know you can rent some of these from the library? Or not rent them. You don't even have to pay for them. You can just use your library card and get different games at the library.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Well, I'm sure your parents would be really happy if you told them about that.
I already
Save
do.
a little, try a new game. That way when you get sick of it, you can give it back.
Yeah.
And you can use your money for something else, like going to the Boston Science Museum. All right, so you're going to report back to me about the Boston Science Museum with the girls next time. And Brandon, what are you coming in with? Have you decided, or are you going to be searching for something?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't? Well, I look forward to whatever you come up with. You too, Kyle? Did we leave anything out? You're going to upper elementary next year, right?
Well, I am in upper elementary.
Okay.
It's for the public schools in Merrimack. It is kindergarten through 4th grade as elementary, and then 5th and 6th grade are upper elementary, and then it's 7th and 8th for middle school, and then
Okay.
Wow.
So, there is one place that you guys are going that you forgot to mention.
The Sea Science Center.
I know, I can't believe you forgot it because it has...
A giant Lego sculpture of Lowell, and it has over, I think, either 1 million or 2 million pieces.
That's pretty exciting for Lego fans such as yourself. I'm surprised that wasn't the first thing out of your mouths. That should be an interesting tour. So you're going to take pictures of the exhibits for our viewers?
Maybe we'll bring some.
Ooh, that would be good. Bring some Legos back. Something easy. Not all gray pieces. Something small, maybe? Or something that you already built. That's even better. Because, looking for all the little pieces, it makes parents and adults crazy after a while. And that's the only job you guys let us have. So you're excited? Is there any other features that they have there? Do you know?
Once in a while, they have a certain dinosaur exhibit when they have robot dinosaurs there and they move. And me and my grandmother flipped out the first time I went there. I was 6, and there was a T-Rex there. And I went to go walk by, and I wouldn't, so I just went around, and my grandmother went to go through. And she flipped out because it moved and looked right at her, and she had to run by. She was scared also.
That's funny. Have you been yet? Or is this going to be your first trip?
I am not exactly sure if I've been there.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you'd remember a moving dinosaur as you passed it.
I have not seen one.
Well, you never know. All right. So until next time, keep asking questions. And Brandon and Kyle, thank you for your super job today. And we can't wait to hear what your report is on the Sea Science Museum. So until next time, keep asking questions.